Hello friends, today we are going to start with the second topic and the second part of it, that is alphabet series. Till now we have seen comprehension, that was the first topic that we did. All the topics that are covered in comprehension are basically based on your school curriculum, whereas most of the topics based in classification are not from your curriculum, especially even today's topic, which is alphabet series. This is not a part of your curriculum. You don't have anything related to this other than words what we do in your curriculum. Then what is so special about this? This will test your mathematics. This will test the way you look towards alphabets. This will also test how you can do accurate things in less time. How fast you are. When you see something, can you interpret what is being given? So these are some types of questions which are indirect questions, where there is no hint that is given to you. This is a subtopic of classification. In classification we have seen what is the purpose of it. It is for the convenience that we do. If I want to classify, I say, why do I classify? I classify so that the information becomes convenient for me to take in. So what is the criteria for classification? Criteria is I should have some common feature between three of them, or when I am classifying, I am segregating. So that information has to be segregated on the basis of some features which are common to few things. So whatever is common is being put together, and whatever is different will be put into a different basket. So we know what is the base of this question. What type of questions do we have? We have 4 options given, out of which we have to decide what is the common feature. The most difficult part of this question is the entire responsibility is given on you. There are no hints. You just look at the options and you have to decide what is the common feature into it. Logic is what you are going to use by yourself. There is nothing which is going to be right and wrong over here. If you can prove that logic, very good. If you are not able to prove it, you cannot do anything. So no explanation is given over here in the question part. Questions are just 4 options. So looking at those 4 options, you have to decide what can be a common feature into it. How can I segregate 3 options so that one remains different from it, one remains odd from it. So again here many times the question is select a odd, or as we said, the second type of question which is coming under this factor is you have to select the option which will match the given group. That part is at least a bit easier, because the group that is given to you, you have to select a feature which is common into it, or the pattern of the alphabets that are given to it. Today our entire topic is based on alphabets. We are very versed with alphabets. As I said last time, we are going to write them in vertical format in the group of 5. This is the thing which you will require n number of times in your entire scholarship syllabus. K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y. Now this time you also sometimes require Z. So I've written it out of the group. So it's 1, 5, always number them. It becomes easy for you. When you're solving your sums, this becomes easy for you. And n number of times you write it, slowly you start remembering it. So it is best that you write it. When you are doing this session with me, my request is, if you write it for yourself, it will be easy for you. Rather than looking on the screen, you will have it on a piece of a paper in front of you. Now, as we said last time, what is middle? Now, if I consider Z, there is no middle. Or you'll have 2 terms, 2 alphabets which are going to come in middle. Okay? But if I don't consider Z, which usually we do, our middle term is M. So, we are going to circle it so that we remember it. Okay? Now, what can happen? What can be the possible questions that we have? Okay, the very simple one is the given alphabets are prime numbers and one of them is a composite number? This is a very simple thing that can be asked. For example, option number 1 is G, D, M and W. So if I see them, just look over here. It is G, I'll write them separate so that you don't confuse it. G, D, M and W. Now if I write the positions of this is 7, 4, M is 13 and W is 23. Now when I write them, you will see that D is something which is composite. 7, 13 and 23 are prime numbers. Do I have so much time that I'm going to write them? I already have this in front of me. In your question paper also, you will see that you have the alphabet series that is written on the top. Okay. So when you get a question paper, if you just number them and you have a look, just have a look on it, you'll be able to find out what is odd. The first type of question, that is prime number and composite number. It can be other ways also. For example, if I have B, F, P, and F. Again here this is 2, 6, P is 16 and M is 13. 13 is a prime number. Okay, 13, 23, 7, it can be any one of them. Okay, we need to remember A won't be considered into it because A is neither a prime number nor a composite number. So basic information about numbers we are going to use over here, everywhere. Okay, in scholarship it's not like only in mathematics you are going to use numbers. You will not use them into intelligence, or in intelligence you have alphabets which you don't have in mathematics. They are not segregated over here. Okay, it's an integrated syllabus we say. Okay, so one thing included in the other. So this is one type of question where 4 options are given and one is a odd one. Select the odd term. The question for this will be select the odd term. You have to write the option number. Always remember, you don't have to write the answer over there. You have to just circle the option number. Okay. Now some other examples we'll go through. That is BF, DL, AE and FR. Now just look at them, look at the numbers, the positions that are given to it, and is there any relation with them. So we'll write the positions. 2, 6, 4, L is 12, A is 1, E is 5, F is 6 and R is 18. Now if you look at this separately, or even and this is odd. Both are odd. Okay. But other than that also you have something which is 2 3s are 6, 4 3s are 12, 6 3s are 18. That means all these are multiples. Okay. The first alphabet multiplied by 3 gives you the second alphabet in the pair. So this is the relation between it. Now remember, you don't have to explain the relation. What you have to do is you just have to select the odd one. No one is going to ask you for the explanation, for the justification. Okay. You need to be sure about yourself. No hint is given over here. If I write position numbers, this is what I find out. If I go over here, maybe it was easy for me. BF, if you see, DL, they are again in cross. AE, they are in one line. Whereas FR, they are again into diagonals. Okay. So that was one way which you could have found out. But writing positions was the easiest one in this case. Okay. Now is it always it's going to be like this only? Not necessary. We know numerators, denominators. So if alphabets are written in that format, okay, let us see what can happen. We'll see one example where they are written as numerator and denominator. Here alphabets just represent the positions. It's T upon D. First option, second option J upon B. Third option Y upon F. And last option is O upon C. Now again here, if I write down their position numbers, you will know what is happening with them. Okay. T according to position is 20 upon 4. B is 2, F is 6. What is J is 10. Y is 25. This is 6. O is 15 and C is 3. Now if you see, these are divisible. Whereas option number 3, 25 by 6 is not divisible. Maybe their answers are same, not same, but they are completely divisible. That means the numerator is completely divisible by a denominator. Whereas 25 upon 6, that is Y upon F, there it is not completely divisible. So this way, this becomes different and the other three becomes similar. We have some common feature with them. Okay, we'll take one more example of the same type. For example, it is F upon H, L upon R, R upon X, and last option is O upon T. So it is 6 upon 8, L is 12 upon 18, 18 upon 24, and 15 upon 20. Okay. Now, if you divide them and if you bring to their lowest form, you will see that few of them are same. Okay. For example, just divide this, you will get 2 3s and 2 4s. 6 2s, 6 3s, 6 3s and 6 4s, 5 3s and 5 4s. So 3 upon 4, 3 upon 4, 3 upon 4. Not necessary that everywhere it will be completely divisible, not divisible. Okay. Here you can bring them to their lowest form. Looking at the position numbers, you have to decide what we can do with it. Okay. So you need to be very good with mathematics. You need to be very good with the position of the numbers. When you see them, you should be able to find out what is happening with them. Right? Difference between the numbers. Sometimes the difference between the numbers is common. Okay. That means you will see that. We'll take one example so that you will have an idea about how do we calculate the difference between them. Okay. When they are single numbers, when it's a pair, or when they are three numbers. 3 alphabets given in one pair. Okay. Three alphabets are given. F, H, K, K, M, P. Just write down if you want so that it becomes easy for you to be with me. If you have it in front of you. So it is F, H and K, K, M, P, A, C, E and P, R, U. Okay. Now when you see them, when you write the position numbers, you will see the difference between them. Okay. We know F is 6, 8, K is 11. 6 plus 2, 8 plus 3. So this is plus 2 and this is plus 3. K is 11, 13, P is 16. Again here plus 2 and plus 3. This is 1, 3 and 5. Okay. So it is plus 2 and plus 2. Now we already have two options where there is some similarity. Let us check out whether the fourth option belongs to this category or it belongs to this category. It definitely won't belong to this category. Okay. But it is just to verify what we are doing is right or wrong. So it is plus 2 and this is plus 3. That means the pattern that we are following is plus 2 plus 3. It can be anything. It can be plus 2 minus 1. It can be plus 2 also. Okay. What is the pattern is not important. What is important is something which is common in three of them is not there in the fourth one. That is what you need to identify. So there are a lot of permutation combinations when you are doing alphabet series. Not necessary you always have to divide or just see the difference between them. You have some other relation also between them. We'll see some questions where you have to find out what will replace the question mark. That means you have a pattern given in that group and you have to check from the options what will match in that group. So the question type is select the correct option to replace the given question mark. See the pattern. Z, X, V, T and R. So if you write the numbers, it's 26, 24, 22, 20 and 18. So when you see them, you don't need to write numbers also. When you see them in the alphabet series, you'll find them, they are alternate. Okay, just missing one number in between, they are written in this pattern. So after R, what is the expected alphabet over there? Will be P and N. You have two question marks given to you, two blank spaces given to you. Okay, so you have to find out what they are. They are P and N. Now here group is given to me, so it becomes easy for me to some extent. We say that I just find out what is the pattern given in the group and then I find out what is the correct answer to either replace the question mark or replace the blank space. And just I find out the option that is given to me in the given four options. Where do I have this correct answer? Okay, whether it is option 1, 2 or 3, because I'm not supposed to write P and N in my answer sheet. What am I supposed to write? I'm supposed to write I'm supposed to shade the circle which will match the option number. Okay, we'll have again one where you will see, just by looking at them you can find out. It is A, Z, B, Y, C, X, D. Now when you look at them, you will see that A, B, C, D. These are from the left hand side. Okay, so if I see the alphabet series from right and left hand side, you will see that A, B, C, D is a left hand side starting alphabet series, whereas Z, Y, X. Here I am considering complete alphabet series. All 26 alphabets are considered. And I am starting from Z. I am coming backward. I am coming from my right hand side. So Z, Y, X. Obviously the next one is going to be W. So you'll have W over here and after D I have E over here. So if I have two blank spaces, my answer is W, E. If I have one blank space, my answer is W. So they are alternately placed. Or we sometimes say that there are two series which are mixed together. Okay, one is ABCD which are writing from left hand side and Z, Y, X writing from right hand side. I may start this alphabet series from between also. Not necessary I always have it starting from A and starting from Z. I may start it from F also. So it would be F, H, J for example. Or we'll have a space in between because we are starting from the other side. So it is F, H, J, L. Now, 6th number from here, I'm not considering Z, I'll be considering directly from Y. So this 5, 6. So I'll have T, then I'll have S. Okay. These are not alternate. This will be F, G, H. They are as it is. They are placed one after the other. H. And then I'll be having I over here, whereas I have T, S, R. After R will be Q. So I can remove them out. These are different. F, J, H, I is different. So two series which are going to be mixed with each other. Now when you're looking this in your paper, while you're giving your exam, it becomes difficult. Now when I'm explaining it, when I'm writing in front of you, maybe it becomes easy for you to guess, easy for you to solve also. Okay, because you have time. The most important thing that we are supposed to see in your scholarship exam is time. So when I look at this, what are the different possibilities that come up in my mind, which I can apply over here to find out the odd term or to find out an option which will replace a question mark to match the given group. So these possibilities should quickly rise up in your mind so that I can test them one by one, or not necessarily one by one also. They come up so that I can find out my correct option as early as possible. Okay. We'll go to one more example. Okay, there are again 3 alphabets over here. E, H, K. Okay, it's E, H and K. This is first option. You have to select the odd one. Second option, L, O, R. Third option, I, L, P. And last option, Q, T, W. Now looking at their positions, you will know what is happening with them. Where's E? E is 5, 8, K is 11, plus 3. They are in proper sequence. L is 12, O is 15, again plus 3, again plus 3. Okay. I is 9, L is 11, 9 plus 2. Finish. I need to check out the last one. Q is 17, 20 and 23. Okay. So just by looking at the position numbers, here when I am explaining you are practicing it, you have ample of time. So you're going to write the position numbers and then you're going to check. But in my exam, I have this written with me. I just check out plus 2, plus 3, plus 5, plus 1. They are back side, they are front side. They are from left hand side. Okay. That is how you can save your time. So practice in this case will save your time and help you to get the correct answer. We'll do one more question. All questions based over here will be on the position numbers. Okay. So they are related to position numbers. Other than that, in alphabet series, you will not have much things coming up. So if you even by heart the groups, it becomes easy for you. For example, you may say that the group is B and D, G, I, L, N. If this is what is given and the next one is a question mark, then you will see that BD is from first group, HI is from second group, LN is from third group. So the next possible option would be QS. Not only they are from these groups, but they are the alphabets which are alternate or which are to the left and right to the middle alphabet from each group. So just by looking at them, you can find that. Similarly, instead of this, I would have AE. So first and last alphabet of the group, FJ, KO. Now this is very easy when you are looking here vertically. Always they may not be first and last. It can be the difference between them is the same. So one alphabet from the upper group, second alphabet from the lower group. That is also possible. But when you see them over here, okay, it is easy for you to find out. If you go FB, KG and PL, these are the pairs that you have. So the last or the next expected pair would be UQ. Okay. Now when you're writing the pair also, the way it is written has to be seen. Whether I'm writing FB or I'm writing BF. So in your options, you will be given two close options which may sound correct. For example, if you see over here, as we said, it is FB. Next is KG. Next is PL. That means my first alphabet is from the next coming group. I'm not writing BF. BF would be different. Maybe their difference is the same. But when I'm writing, their order also matters. Because in your answers, you may have UQ or you may have QU also. So depending on which is the given pair, which is the given group to me, my answer will change. Hence, sometimes it happens that I feel that my answer was correct. but I didn't get the marks. So my calculation of marks doesn't match the one with I score. It can happen because in this case your correct answer would be UQ, whereas here it would be QU. So the logic has to be understood. The features which are common to the given group should be identified, and all this has to be done in 1 minute. So that is very crucial. Finding them out is not difficult, but getting them in 1 minute is difficult. We'll see one more example. CW, FT, VD and KO. So when you write the position numbers, you will see left hand side and right hand side. C is third alphabet from left hand side, whereas W is the third alphabet from right hand side. Here we are considering A to Y. As I said, it will be mentioned whether your alphabet series is A to Y or it is A to Z. Okay, so third from left hand side, third from right hand side, 6 from left hand side, 6 from right hand side. V is fourth from left hand side, fourth from right hand side and fourth from left hand side, whereas K is now if you see, all are in the same way. Just see this option. As I mentioned over here, this specifies that C is third from left hand side, that is from the starting, whereas W is third from the right hand side, that's I'm coming backwards. FT is again in the same way. They are sixth, but F is written first. So left hand side alphabet series starts with ABCD. F comes first. Similarly, in this case, D should have come first. Instead of having VD, you actually should have DV. But given option is VD and therefore it is an odd option. Otherwise, just looking at first glance, you will see that all are same. From left hand side, right hand side, they are at the same positions. But again, within the pair also, what is their sequence? What is the order in which they are written? So sometimes, even if first glance tells you that this is a very easy type of a question, it is not an easy type of a question. It is a moderate type of a question, which requires little more attention, which requires alertness. Sometimes we are so happy to see that question paper is so easy. But finally when you come out, you see that no, this was wrong, that was wrong. So these are careless things what you leave out. Some careless mistakes what we see. Our carelessness leads up to some mistakes. So these are the ones where you need to be very precautious. So first level is their left hand side, right hand side positions. Second level, difficulty level, what they have shown is the order in which they have written. That also has to be checked. If you compare your question papers with the 5th standard question papers, you may see that this difficulty level doesn't arise over there. So if you compare with it, alphabet series for them is also the same thing. Type of questions are also same. Then what is different is the difficulty level. And when you are here in 8th standard, this is again moderate type of difficulty level. When you can learn this, when you can understand this, you will see that again when you go for NTS, MTS, for your entrance exams, same type of questions, quotient won't be different. Questions are not different, I'll tell you. The way they are asked is different. The features that you have to select in them, which are common and different, are little crucial, needs little more attention, needs little more knowledge, needs the implementation skill. Otherwise, nothing is difficult in this, nothing is different in it. So for covering this topic or for scoring in this topic, what you require is practice. The more you practice, the more confidence you will have of these types of questions. The more possibilities will be arising in your mind of these type of questions. So the moment you see them, you can guess out which are the possibilities which I'm going to check. Because it is not possible in 1 minute, you are going to keep on checking one by one. I write the position numbers, I see their difference also, I see whether it is prime and composite also. No. The moment I see them, I should have a short list in my mind, which will tell me which are the possibilities that I should check, which is possible in 1 minute. Again, so it is scrutiny. You have to filter them. Okay. So once you practice, you will know how to filter them and how to come to the correct conclusion. Again, as I said in the starting, no hint is given to you. You have given the whole liberty of finding out what is the common feature in them. And whether it is right or wrong, you are the judge for it. Finally, till you get the correct answer sheet, you don't know whether my answer was right or wrong. Okay. So practice them, you will master them. All the best. We'll stop for this topic today. In the next lecture, we'll see a new topic. Thank you.